going to start off in a stance that's a bit wider than your shoulders. I want you to bend a little bit in the knees. You can also do this exercise seated. That's fine. But standing is going to engage more of the legs, which is going to engage more of the heart. It's a bit more active, per se. So, stance tension in the knees. You should be able to see your toes from looking down, but you have a good mini squat about yourself. We're going to place the hands just in front of the body, like so. We're going to work at connecting hand to opposite foot, elbow to opposite knee, and shoulder to opposite hip. Both sides. I want you to think of those connections as being bi-rubber bands. So as you expand, those bands get tighter, and as you relax down, those bands release the tension. But regardless, you have that connectivity, everything working almost like an accordion in its connection. You can think of this as tensegrity, tension plus integrity, quite nice, where we have the body all working together as one unit versus 4 separate limbs. Very fundamental in terms of Qigong and the Tai Chi, but for this exercise, just think about a little bit of a squat and then a rise and back and forth. We're going to breathe. We're going to do this to open up the body quite aggressively with a nice large inhale to open up as much as you can, and on the exhale, let everything go. And we're going to do it again. We're going to do about 10 times. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill the body. And then deflate. In. Out. As you breathe in more. And then all the way up. First the belly, then the chest, then the head. And then down. With the ribs, trying to push how far you can go sideways, as well as up and down, and let everything just collapse. Just a few more. And last one. Everything out as you relax down. Good. The next segment is just a little bit of opening of the body. We're going to use some slapping, some kind of hitting techniques of the arms. Nothing too vigorous, just something to wake up the blood, to release any sort of stagnation that you have in the body. In the back, around the ribs, under the chest, in the upper bum, near the belt line. You kind of get your knuckles in there and just smash, just open up. This should kind of feel good as well as a little bit hurt at the same time. A little bit of both is good. Down the legs. And now you have a nice pump. You have a nice open, alive body. And to finish off, we're going to smooth it out with some very basic Qigong. Central meridian gathers Qi. We're going to focus on this, a very soft inhale, maybe 20-30% of your intake, but full exhale out the mouth, sinking as you go down. Try to keep the pressure between the two seamless. In, the nose. Out, the mouth. This is a very gentle breathing exercise. Quite complementary to the first one in the sense that we're going to get more sensitive. We're going to get softer, and in doing so, we're going to open the blood, rejuvenating the body, sinking as we exhale, letting go at this point here, releasing the sacrum, rising, and here we begin to breathe in the nose. But like I said, it's very small. And then full exhale out the mouth, keep the pressure the same. Let go rise, inhale, down, you can compare this in a basic sense to taking a nice hot shower, hot water hitting the top of your skull, melting, releasing stress, relaxing on down the tissue, down to the body, down to the legs, washing dirt, tension, down the drain. During this time, keep in mind your particular circumstances, the weather, the season, the time of day, stress levels. Bring those all into account because every day this is going to feel different. Grounded, feeling balanced is never the same. It's always particular to the moment, which is interesting and somewhat exciting. So pay attention to how this makes you feel in accordance with where you're at, doing your best to accept what you got, adjust as you need, etc. Breathe in, breathe out, let it all go. We'll do one more. I encourage you to hold this posture just for a second. At the very end, focus on your center. Focus on feeling neutral in the body. And if you can do so, creating that sense of neutrality with your circumstances, with your environment, with your day, which is recommended. And from that position, you can go back to living your life. Thank you very much.